Hey guys, Bob Gary here, Ancient Reproductions. I wanted to show you cage dividers real quick and give you an example of the two-piece divider actually being used and in motion. I know I've shown you this before, but it's been late in videos and I don't really think a lot of people are using these in their enclosures, which for me is concerning. I just want you guys to have every safety advantage possible. So I just want to demonstrate this divider and how it works. Basically, this is the one piece that I just showed you, right? That's the bottom piece when it's installed. Here's the top piece, and I'll show you how these work. That's how it would look inside when it's installed in the enclosure. I'll show you how it's installed. So before I open the enclosure, I'm going to look where this female is. There's a female Argentine boa in there. So I've looked through the holes here just so you know what I'm doing. I've looked through the holes, but on this side, just to see where she is to make sure we're okay, because opening the enclosure is always usually the most dangerous part. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you the installation. So here we go, bottom piece. You can use a hook to help yourself if you want. The hook would be used kind of like this to help buoy this in. This is a heavy divider for a small human being. You're going to struggle a little bit, but you can make it out of a lighter material. Boom, there it goes in. Simply slides in, goes down. Now, you always want to be aware where your snake is, right? Where your lizards are. We don't want to crush anything. Always looking. I know she's over here. She's quiet. My girl is in a hide box, enjoying that this morning, so I'm comfortable where she is. And I can also look right through the holes in the PVC too. So here we go. Top slides in. Bam, you're done. Now I can service this side of the enclosure completely safe with no distraction. I haven't had to lift the animal out to put it into yet again another container that I'm gonna get dirty. Then also, and something, this is when I got my worst bite in my career, was you're not having to go back into a container, a dark container, to remove an animal from complete darkness into what is oftentimes in my snake rooms kind of lower light conditions. That can be really dangerous. I got bit one time. That was my bad bite. That was a berm. I just did not let her adapt to the light. So to get rid of all that issue, you can leave the animal in the enclosure and just shift it from side to side. I've done this with 6-foot cages, 8-foot cages. I've done it with plastic stuff. This is a ophiological services cage. This was built with the divider in place. This cage was initially, these enclosures were really used heavily for big berms, venomous, different boas, a range of boas and pythons, and they work fantastic, and so does the divider. So anyway, the divider, number one, paramount safety. Number one, second, I think they help for cleanliness. Honestly, on your body too, once you get to be a little bit of an older person. I'm a bigger human being, so moving a 30-40 pound animal isn't too bad on me. But if you're 150 pounds, and you might get tired of hoisting 40-50 pound animals, or maybe you're going to use this for a giant snake, which is even worse. So animals safe and sound over there. The one thing you want to be aware of that I didn't do here, because I wanted the light to be shining through, is when you use a divider and you trap an animal over on one side, like this case, I've got a heat and light on, so she has no choice of where to go. She can't get to the cool side. So what I would normally do is unscrew that bulb to make sure that it helps her calmness as well, but it also makes sure that we don't get an overheating condition. So what if I get pulled away outside, something happens, we get a storm, I have to run to my rodent barn, something like that, I don't have to worry. I'm just doing this for demo, so we have the light shining through the back. It looks a little better, you can see the divider. But be careful and don't trap your snakes with nowhere to go. So anyway, I hope you can adapt this to your designs. I've seen a lot of cages lately, and I haven't seen very many dividers, and I just want you guys to be safe. So in another video, I'm going to show you a little bit different design that we put in the old bush hurt plastic cages. And I think either one of these, with a little bit of tweaking, can be utilized in an enclosure that you're building to both increase your safety and your convenience. Hope you guys enjoy it. More coming. Thank you.